is good old Reverend Ordo, and this is the anonymous Mando'Ade Network Evening Talk. This is the it's approximately 10:48, and so by the Eastern Coast will be about 3 hours. Will be about 11, 12, about 1 Eastern time. And now there's a lot of crazy shit with Tesla. There was another there's an elderly woman that was attacked while she was in her Tesla. And I want to go ahead here and talk about it because, look, to any of you assholes out there who's, look, grow the fuck up, man. You know, people in Teslas are getting attacked. They're being rammed off the road, you know, and look. You're not doing yourselves any favors by attacking people, keying their car, you know. Grow up, man. Grow the fuck up, dude, you know. Because the thing is, you know, an elderly woman got attacked. You know, that's someone's mom, that's someone's grandmother, you know. And it's like, man, dude, it's insane. You know, it's insane. You know, it's not a good thing because you have to really understand that, you know, you're taking out on people who are driving Teslas, man. Because we get it. You don't like Elon Musk. You wish harm on the guy. You wish death on the guy. Look, the thing is, you know, an elderly woman today got attacked while in her Tesla, right? You have to be smarter than that, man. You know. Because common sense, man, look, things are going to change, no matter who's in office, okay? And these are the same people who are so pissed off and pissy from last 4 years under the last pathetic piece of crap administration, you know. It's we're in a spot where we got dumbasses running amok. You know, people want to see the war between Ukraine and Russia end. You don't hear anything else much about Israel and Hamas as much anymore. People want to see a ceasefire, a permanent ceasefire, a permanent peace, man. And you know damn well there are Ukrainians and Russians who want this shit to end, man. You know, they don't want it to continue because they've lost loved ones. Parents lost sons and daughters. You know. In this bullshit, you know. But Good news, Newsmax has an IPO and they're hitting the stock market. Now, Newsmax has been around for a long, long time. Newsmax came around 2010, 2011-ish for 15 years. And it's a lot better than Fox. It's a lot better than CNN. It's a lot better than the dinosaur media. Better than this cable news bullshit, And I also watch One American News Network, and which is, you could say, it's a independent, underground kind of news thing, which is pretty good, But if you really want to get your news, download Ground News on your device, onto iOS and Android, and it's really good, Now, I want to get into Signalgate. I've been talking about that for the last few days. I think it's kind of bullshit. Signal has a percentage usage of around, I would say, 80%. 75-80% ish. When you look at WhatsApp, their usage is about 45-50%, maybe. Threema, it's about 65-70%. I used to use Wicker. Wicker was a good one back in the day, and it was. And there's a lot of messaging services like Signal and Threema and other ones, but WhatsApp is just complete shit, And now I was looking at my YouTube studios, and I have 29 subscribers. And now I'm being followed. I have 3 subs, and 3 of my subs that I have are TIs. They're TIs and stuff. And I mentioned this before. I'm not a TI, but my heart goes out to them. I have a friend that is, so I won't say her name and where they're at, because for their safety, I ain't seen a damn word. I'm following a couple. I'm following about, I'll say about 3 or 4 TIs, and one of them is really interesting. One of them is really interesting, and I've mentioned alternative homesteading, and a friend of mine got me into listening to her, and I gave she's a friend of mine doing her first stream, and I'm very proud of her. I'm very, very proud, very proud, and she's doing pretty good in the sub department, very good, and very, very proud. And I was asked how will they do it. I said do what Lorraine from Alternative Homestead is doing, and she's doing pretty good. The way she's doing it, because she's not showing her face, because she's logic, you know, and my heart and prayer goes out to all TIs that are just really not. I mean, trying to make it one day at a time. You know, and again, I'm not TI, but I do have a heart. I do, and I do have a heart and a logical mind. You know, kind of understand the pain they're going through, and I did a video, I would say a few months ago, titled "Gang Stalking." What is it? You know, and I talked about that. You know, and I talked about it, and from what I've learned, you have to learn. You have to really pay attention. For if you're not a TI, but you have a friend or friends that are, pay attention. Listen, because it will save your life. It will save your life, because this program by Robert Duncan, that piece of shit, wrote a book called "How to Tame a Demon in Operation Soulcatcher." You know, I mean, this guy is just really enjoying his project, man. He's enjoying the pain, the agony of people that are being targeted, man. I want to throw a name out there. Myra May. Myra May. Myra May. Only 31. He was 31 when he died. He was a lawyer. And he had been targeted by his own family. So some members of his family, you know, and like only 31. Only 31. You know. I've been learning within the last 5 years, and the education was worth it, because I know what I'm learning can and may save my life. You know, and I'm very thankful I had a damn good friend to you know. I learned by also listening to other TIs, you know, like Lorraine from the Alternative Homestead, you know, and also the OC, the DOC. Remember the name of the channel, DOC. And so, for myself, I'm learning in case if I need to use this information to save my ass, you know. Even though I'm not a TI, but it's worth the learning and the education to learn, to understand, to save your life, to know what to look for. I hope not to look for, but it happens. Yeah, government officials like law enforcement, uh, Satanists, Luciferianists, you know. There's a lot of people in law enforcement as well as the medical industry that are part of it, like paramedics. If you go to a place where you would see a Mason sign, a Freemason insignia, that's the sign of saying, I'm out of here. So, it's just that this has been kind of a weird, I would say weird, since I would say since this first of the month. It's kind of I know it's the end of the month. I get it. I know. Tomorrow's April. I know. I get it. Chill out, man. Chill out. But I just I like coming out here. It's I came out here around 5:30, about quarter to 6. And I was on was it my Rumble channel or I'm thinking it's either my YouTube channel or my Rumble channel, and I showed the beautiful background, like really beautiful in the morning. But on this side, but behind me is like, fuck. But over here, beautiful background. It looks like angels painted the picture. It's like God's angels painted the background picture. It's like so beautiful. I mean, I could put it in a picture frame, wrap it up, and send it to my good friend. It's a beautiful beautiful. I mean, just the way it looked, it was like really beautiful. And I put in new pads for the air conditioner. The cooler, the swamp cooler, and the pads. If you smell them enough, it's like fresh cut wood. It smells like fresh cut wood. You know, when you go to one of these mills and hear that wood cut and it's that smell like, fresh cut smell, nice, you know. Anyways, we might be having a cyber pandemic. Oh yeah, a cyber pandemic. This is what I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear, but we went through 2.5 years of a plandemic, not pandemic, plandemic. Now we're might be hit with a cyber plandemic. What the fuck, man? You know, like holy shit. But this one's cyber, so nothing medical has to do with this shit, you know. Fucking A, man. A cyber plandemic. What the fuck, dude? I've been drinking these waters. This is a tropical orange, natural tropical orange flavored sparkling beverage with other natural flavors. Low calorie, sodium free, aspartame free, and calorie free. Aspartame is bad for you. It's fucking bad for you guys, man. This is the tropical orange, and yeah, it's by Chestnut Hill, and so I've been drinking those for a long time, just really because. I mean, it's a better substitute for, say, soft drinks and soda, because they're putting. If you're drinking Pepsi or Coca-Cola, dude, you're fucked, man. Yeah, it may taste good, but the thing is, you understand, like, dude, you're drinking, I was a big Coke drinker. I drank Coca-Cola for a long ass time. I had like, I would go to the store every month, and I'll pick up like 4 or 5 boxes of 24 cans, and they would be gone by the end of the 3rd week. These are like case of 24. I'll buy 5, and shit, and stuff. So now I'm not anymore. I started drinking these. I would say about. I would say for the past. Trying to think here. Say 8-9 years. About 8-9 years. You can get them over at Rite Aid, Walgreens, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart, Target, Save Mart, Albertsons, Aldi's, and if you want a huge substitute for sodas, because they're low calorie, sodium free, aspartame free, calorie free. No. Sparkling beverage, sparkling. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've always been an orange guy. Always look orange, And I mean, it's just one thing after another. Is that we went through 2.5 years of the pandemic. From 2002, then 2003, 2023, 2020 to 2022, the half of that year. Then from 2023 on, we've been recovering from that. We've been going from here to here, and it's very, very ironic. Now we might look at a cyber pandemic. This is cyber, okay? Cyber, digital variant, And where are we at? 25 minutes? Not too bad. So tomorrow night I'm gonna be involved in a roundtable tomorrow night, and now if I have a friend of mine who's running the roundtable. He's now on Rumble, the real TWRN. Go to his channel, follow him, give him a big help. He needs 4 more followers to go live, and to really expand the brand of the Worldwide Resistance Network. And so I have 7 I have 7 followers on Rumble, and I'm doing it because I want to really do what I'm doing here on Rumble. I want to grow so I could, from my heart to you guys, I want to really open hearts and minds, open eyes, man. There's no saying, before you open your mouth, open your mind. Before you open your mouth, open your heart and mind. Because if you don't open your mind, you'll be in the dark. Don't open your mouth until you open your mind. It's life, man. It's life, dude. Because look, I'm 49 years old. I've been around the block for a long time myself, man. I'm a Gen Xer. Check out my YouTube. Check out my channel, Rumble. Council of Generation X, man. Also, check me out on Clapper. Clapper. This is my anonymous Mando'Ade on Copper. 701 followers. Followers on Clapper. It's starting to run again, guys. Starting to run again. Yeah. But I'm glad I've met some really awesome people over time. And we became good friends. And I consider them family. Here. And here. Because without each other, we wouldn't grow, man. You know? And, I just want to really go out there and say, look, ideology is really fucking up a lot of people mentally and spiritually, you know. I'm a very rare guy, and I've been saying this for a long time, and I am. I'm a very rare guy, very, very rare guy. This is my Lizzie. This is my girl. My girl, Lizzie. Yeah, this is Lizzie. She's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, and had her for 2 years. She just turned 2. This is right past November. Oh, okay. She's a cuddler. And I mean, things are dividing people, man. You know, ideologies for one. Politics, which I hate. Agendas. You know, narratives. You know, media. Just because, I mean, there's more people in the media that are that are leftists and shit than there are some on the right. You know, I'm not a right guy or a lefty guy. I'm more in the middle, and I've been that way for a long time, and I want to stay that way. You know, I've during last year's election, I was asked, "What are you? Who you vote for? Who are you? Are you for Trump or for Harris?" I said, at the time, I said, I'm voting for RFK Jr. At the time. I said, I'm not going to vote for Trump or Kamala Harris because, like the great Al Bundy once said, it don't matter who you vote for, it always ends up bad. Al Bundy is a great philosopher. Great philosopher. And he scored 4 touchdowns in one game for Polk High School. I had to go through that. So, it is true. No matter who you vote for, it ends up bad. You know. And there's this club. There is the big club, and we ain't in it. Do I care? Fuck no, I don't care about that goddamn club. No, I don't. I don't care about that fucking damn club. Only club I want to be in is the Church of Foamy. Foamy the squirrel. That little blue dude. If you want to know who I'm talking to, go in your search bar on your hit that little thing where you search. Type up "foaming the squirrel," FOAMY the squirrel. The channel is I Will Press. I'll Will Press. Remember, Foamy's a legend, like Al Bundy. Both great philosophers. And both have 0 fucks to give. Like Duke Nukem. All right, guys. This is good old Reverend Ordo. Lizzie, come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's Lizzie, and this has been the anonymous Mando'Ade Network. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. And I mean healthy, wise, and I mean that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.